Welcome back to quarterfinals day here at the Daihatsu Japan Open. Well, after that thrilling women's singles, we turn our attention to mixed doubles. And again, we've got home interest because it is the defending champions, Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, up against young Po-Hsuan and Huling Feng from Chinese Taipei. Well, as far as the mixed doubles draw is concerned, we only started with 6 seeds. By quarterfinal stage, as you can see, we are down to 4 seeds, 2 in each half of the draw, but 6 different flags. At quarterfinal stage, it makes mixed doubles the most diverse of all 5 disciplines. This is the last of the mixed doubles quarterfinals, and therefore we will have after this match, we will know the lineup for semi-final stage. This will be just a third meeting between these 2 pairs, but for the pair we're looking at from Japan, the 2-time Olympic bronze medalists, Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, they've been in the final of this event for the last 2 editions, winning last year, having been beaten in the final the year prior to that. And this is their last ever tournament together. They will be going their separate ways. Now, the last time they met, which was in the first round of the Singapore Open earlier this year, it was young Po-Hsuan and Huling Feng who won in 3 games, 21-17 in the deciding game, and Yang and Hu went all the way through to the final in Singapore. It was quite clearly their best tournament to date. So, Steen, I missed that. Who won the toss of the coin and who chose what?
I missed it as well.
Well, this is Yuta Watanabe, 27 years of age, from the greater Tokyo region. Not the tallest of men, 167. He is about 5'6", and he and his partner have been world #1s. That was for one precious week from the beginning of November 2022. Arisa Higashino is 28. She turned 28 on the first day of this month, 1st of August. And after this tournament, she's going to play women's doubles with Sakuramoto. That will be interesting for the future. Well, this is their 8th appearance as a pair, and it's their 5th consecutive quarter-final at the Japan Open. And their 2 matches so far, we'll look at the scoreline against Smith and Lee of America in the opening round, only 10 points scored against them. And then against Ye Hongwei and Chan, that was also 2 straight games. So to the birthday boy, a very happy birthday, young Po-Hsuan. He's 28 today. He and his partner have been as high as 21. They're 1 place down from that at the moment. 26 years of age is Huling Feng from Kaohsiung, and she's about 5'7½". Well, they've pretty much played the national championships on the way to this quarterfinal because they've beaten teammates in the first 2 rounds. First round against Lin and Lin, and they needed 3 games to come through that as we look at our court officials for this one from Australia and Hong Kong, China. So, Steen, you've very kindly checked back for me, haven't you?
It was the Japanese pair who won the coin toss and elected to either serve or receive, leaving it to young Po-Hsuan and Huling Feng to choose ends.
Japanese coaching bench, Jeremy Gang was on the left as we looked at them. Hiroyuki Endo, the other coach there. Well, as far as the Japanese pair are concerned, looking to reach a fourth semi-final at their home event. Had their injury problems so far this year,
Ladies and
have the
gentlemen,
Japanese pair.
On my right, young Po-Hsuan and Hu Lingfeng, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, Japan. Hu Lingfeng to serve to Arisa Higashino. Love all. Play.
So the unseeded pair from Chinese Taipei, young Po-Hsuan and Hu Lingfeng, nearest to us, against the defending champions. It's a remarkable run of consistency, isn't it, Steen, for the home pair, Watanabe and Higashino. A fifth consecutive quarterfinal at this particular event.
Yeah. That's a testament to their level, so to speak. They've been around the top 4 in the world for many years now.
And in a way, it seems such a shame that they're going to go their separate ways after this particular tournament. When you look back at their careers, not only those 2 Olympic bronze medals, but they have 4 medals from World Championships, 2 silver and 2 bronze.
3,
Asian Games silver last year. 5 finals at the All England Championships, winning the All England 3 times. Their list of achievements is quite extraordinary, including, of course, 12 titles from 26 career finals together. And in a way, you don't know what's going to happen after the Olympics, whether some players are going to retire. We don't know what's going to happen with Zheng Xiwei and Wang Yaxiong, the Olympic gold medalist. Is Wang Yaxiong, is she going to continue? We don't know that.
We don't know that. We know that, for instance, Sapsiree Teochanichai is older than Arisa Higashino. So, they might be in for their best years if they continue playing, but apparently they don't believe in that.
Yeah.
That must be that's the only logical explanation.
Yeah, and you were talking to me the other day about Che Yu-jung, the reigning world champion in mixed doubles. What's her future? She's had injury problems.
Yeah.
You know, there could be opportunities opening up in this discipline.
They're good.
Service over. 6.
But we don't know the whole story.
We don't know. And there's also a very potent pairing of Zhang Zhenbang and Wei Yaxin to take into account. They've looked really, really strong so far here in this tournament.
Service over. 4-6.
So well set up by Watanabe.
6.
The disguised drop shots played to perfection. Look at that, really stretching young Po-Hsuan.
Service over. 7-5.
But also, who knows what happens? I mean, they might change their minds after playing with different partners for some time. We've seen that with Zhang Xiwei and Huang Yaqiong. They tried out different partners, didn't really pay off, and then figured out, okay, maybe it is the best suit for me to play with my previous partner as well. And I guess in terms of the Olympics, it makes sense that there's a long time to Los Angeles 28 at the moment, so something different needs to happen. But in terms of if you target is saying, I really want to win the World Championships, then you go for Paris 25.
Yeah.
And then you go all out now, say, hey, whilst everybody else is making new plans, let's take the gold.
Well, it's been a fantastic start by young Po-Hsuan and Hu Feng because they have a 6-point advantage at the mid-game interval of this opening game against last year's champions. 5 minutes played.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chairs.
Well, that was very interesting in that 1-minute timeout. Arusa Higashino was removing strapping. Was it from her neck or from her shoulder?
11, 5.
But either way, she wasn't happy with it. 11-5 on a run of 6 straight points.
Service over.
I beg your pardon, it was 5 straight points,
11.
wasn't it?
Service over. 12-6.
Well, you should never underestimate young Po-Hsuan and Hu Feng. Not only did they beat their opponents of today en route to the Singapore Open final, but in the semi-final of the Malaysian Masters a couple of years ago, they had a match point at 2019 in the 3rd game against the now Olympic champions, Xing Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong. Brilliant smash. Brilliant.
8-13.
And they seem to have reached a higher consistency, Yang and Hu, in this
Service
year
over.
here.
Yeah.
14.
Producing good results.
8.
And that's comforting. We see a lot of participants from Chinese Taipei, and such a big batch. Then eventually, there's a big chance that something good is coming out of it.
Or left.
15-8.
Oh, that's a fabulous smash.
17-8.
holding his arm quite gingerly after that smash. He's got heavy strapping on his elbow.
And his knees.
Service over. 9-17. Utah to serve. Service over. 18-9.
Three points away from the opening game for young Po-Hsuan and Huling Fang.
19-9.
And there really has been little resistance from Watanabe and Higashino.
Well played, nice change of pace
Game point
from Huling Fang
9.
at the front of the courts, and game point opportunities for Yang and Hu. Convert on their first. 21-9.
First game won by
And tame
Yang Po-Hsuan
resistance
and Huling Fang,
from the defending
21-9.
champions in that opening game. And that's really stunned the audience. Opening game greeted with almost silence from the fans here in Yokohama. 21-9 in just shy of 12 minutes.
想问他抓现在这样子去搭配一下，女生在放给你的时候，你不一定要马上把球压出去。你压出去的时候，你看你压出去，他有时候到他手上的时候，他在做过渡进的时候，他其实在后面是变下手。对，所以这时候我就拨进去，或者是让他。
You hard item block, you hard item block, you soft item hard, you soft item hard, so have to 준비. Now when you soft item hard, when you hard item block, so this has to a bit, zbi what, control a bit. Sometimes have to do pressure. Okay. I don't know, I can stop the door. Shut the door.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the players return to court for the start of this second game. And quite frankly, in the opening game, young Po-Hsuan and
Second game.
Huling Fang
Love all.
appeared to outclass
Play.
the Olympic bronze medalists. Watanabe and Higashino.
Service
Well,
over.
I could hear Jeremy
1
Gang saying to
love.
his players, soft then hard, soft then hard. He wants a bigger variation in pace.
Service over. 1
Yeah,
all.
and I think in flat shots or downward shots right now. to
over.
up the intensity as well,
1.
in my opinion, Watanabe and Higashino.
Service over. 2 all.
Good coverage by Hu Fang.
That's lovely,
3,
isn't it?
2.
I suppose it's not only the post-Olympic blues as far as Watanabe and Higashino are concerned. I mean, they must have made their decision to split earlier than the Olympics.
Yes.
And when they won that bronze medal, I mean, there was huge delight, understandably.
4, 2.
Beating the reigning world champions, Su Xiangjae and Che Yu-jung, in that bronze medal playoff match. But also, you know, if you come into the Japan Open, of course they want to play the Japan Open. It's their home event. They're defending champions. But when you know that this is it, there's no future in it, how do you get really fired up for it? It's difficult.
Very, very
5,
difficult.
2.
And it's the same as the players that say long time in advance, this is going to be my last year in badminton or my last tournament season. It's really, really difficult to be fired up then, and everything is becoming more difficult. You can't really make plans for the future. It's all about this match. It's not so much about something we can use later on. There is no later on. It's this match here. Great.
Service over. 6, 3.
It's wonderful play
7,
by young
3.
Po-Hsuan and Hu Fang. Everything, they're taking everything early,
Yeah.
they're hitting in a downward direction.
Doesn't make it more difficult than it is. And I think Hu Fang, she's a great example of a player that's sort of grown out of a batch of good doubles players, and she's really improved in the mixed doubles. And now
8,
I think
3.
things get a little bit easier for her, because now she feels that, hey, this is actually okay. I'm good at this, so I want to do even more. And getting that feeling, that's just so valuable when you are developing.
Early again. One a bit later. As soon as they took it late, then they were under pressure.
Over. 4, 8.
Lots of battle for the initiative, of course, because Watanabe and Higashino needs to get on the attack. They're playing with the drift, and the Chinese Taipei pair, they know that they're probably reluctant to play the back court.
5, 8.
Late on that, Watanabe.
9, 5.
Yeah.
10,
Taking it
5.
too late, but he was forced to take it late by the quality of the shot from Hu Fang. Desperately need a little run right now, does this pair from Japan, before the mid-game interval. Give themselves some belief.
Some small signs that things are starting to change. Dominating the midcourt area at the moment, Watanabe.
Service over. 11-8.
It is
interval.
a 3-point advantage for young Po-Hsuan and Hu Feng at the mid-game interval. They've already won the opening game. But at least only 3 points the deficit as far as the defending champions are concerned. They will believe that that can be closed down.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chairs. Arisa. Eleven, 8, play.
So 11-8 the advantage to the pair from Chinese Taipei.
12-8.
And that's the sort of error from Higashino that happens when you feel a little flat.
Yeah, that's correct. I wonder what the plan is, whether they're going to have a little holiday after this or what, because they're entered into China Open next month. But apparently not planning to play it.
Well, as a top committed pair, they have to enter.
8. Over 9-14.
Just to explain the top committed players in world terms, Steen, just very briefly give us an overview of that.
It's the top 15 in men's and women's singles at a certain time of year, 2 times a year, once in the summer, once in the winter time. Once in, I think, July.
10,
what is it, June, and
14.
one in November. Anyway, twice a year they have to play all the Super 1000 tournaments and the Super 750 tournaments. And in doubles disciplines, I think it's the top 10 pairs, or is it top 15 in the doubles as well? I'm not sure.
Ooh, that's come back in. That, when it left the racket, looked as if it was going to go well wide.
Very good defense.
12.
resurgence here by the defending champions. 4 straight points. Only 2 points the deficit.
Service over. 15-12.
Oh, good return. Not the lucky neck cord, and took full advantage.
15.
Gosh, they're playing well, aren't they?
Super smash placement by young Po-Hsuan on the inner side of Higashino. Knows that, couldn't see if it actually was her who returned it, but knows that most likely it's going to be played directly into where Hu Lingfang is covering.
Well taken. Well taken. Oh, goodness.
13.
Hu Lingfang twisted her ankle there.
Did she?
Yes.
Higashino, she lost a step as well, it seemed.
Well, she was very quick to indicate to her partner, don't worry, we're nearly there. Let's just finish this off.
Service over. 14-18.
Oh, it's a good return.
Service over.
2 points
19,
away
14.
from the semi-final for Yang and Hu.
Fault. Service over. 15-19.
That's a pity
Service
from
over.
Higashino's perspective.
20.
But it means
Match
that it
point.
is match
15.
point opportunities now for the unseeded pair, Yang Po-Hsuan and Hu Lingfang.
Service over.
Crowds doing
16,
their best to try
20.
and lift the home pair. Still match points for the pair from Chinese Taipei. Short. 2 of the 5 match points well saved. Look where he's hitting that from. Barely mid-court. Definitely third time lucky for Yang and Hu. Nothing lucky about that at all. That is a wonderful victory by young Po-Hsuan and Hu Fang, beating last year's champions Watanabe and Higashino in 2 straight games. A match lasting just a fraction over 30 minutes. And for the 2-time Olympic bronze medalists, it is the end of an era.
21-9, 21-17.
The end of a partnership that has been so successful. Yes, we'll all miss seeing these two playing on the World Tour. 4 World Championship medals, 5 All-England finals, 26 finals in total as a combination throughout their careers. But I suppose all good things must come to an end at some point. And today, quite frankly, Watanabe and Higashino were beaten by the better pair. Young Po-Hsuan and Hu Fang booked their place in the semi-final, 21-9, 21-17. Welcome back to quarterfinals day here at the Daihatsu Japan Open. After that mixed doubles, we will turn our attention to men's doubles, and it's the former world number ones, Alfian and Ardianto, up against the silver medalists from the Badminton Asia Championships.